Hey everyone, hopefully everyone's having a lovely day. Today, as you can see by the title, we're going to be opening some Pokemon Rebel Clash cards. A brand new series that came out on the 1st of May in the West. But before we do that, as you probably saw by the title, we have the title, what you saw just now. We have a Copper Jara, or whatever you call that mammoth Pokemon, booster box? No, not booster box. It's Elite Trainer box. There we go. That's one. So we've got ourselves 4 dividers that we could put inside the box. We'll show each other in a second. The book itself contains, which gives you a guide on the instructions of the game itself, and along with what's in the set itself. Rulebook, so you know how to play the game. Counters, so in case if your Pokemon has a poison or a burn ailment. Energy cards, lots of energy cards, but in this particular main series, Sword and Shield, we don't have any fairy types, fairy type Pokemon. It's just been replaced by something else like grass, or what's another one that would be replaced with fairy? I don't know, maybe psychic. Yeah, psychic's the main one because it's got Hatrini and all that lot. So it's just a wide array of different energy cards that you can get from the set. And also as well, the most important thing of them all is this wonderful box which you get with the Elite Trainer box, which I will use to store lots of valuable cards alongside ones that I will eventually sell in the future if I get a lot of duplicates, which is what I do. I'm a collector by trade, not by trade, I'm a collector by individual basis, so go on, get in there. So, why are you not going in? You just went in just now. There we go. So that's the thing we're going to be using to store a lot of cards in, and we've got 2 other cards on the table, which are 2 promo cards that you get from the Blisters pack, which you can find on a few different stores. The shop that I go to buy my Pokemon cards from is a company called Chase Games. They're a local business that's run by a family. And I think those kind of ones are better when it comes to shopping and pre-ordering because you're guaranteed to get the item itself. Whereas with other cases, you're not really going to get that sort of thing. Like eBay, you're not guaranteed to get your card in the condition that it's set in. So let's put these 4 aside for now. Just for now. And then we're going to get to the main bulk of the video. So I'm just going to put these away because we don't need these anymore. And then I'm going to put you just over here. I'm much better prepared than I was last time. When I went on my 5,000 subscriber video opening Sword and Shield ones, I went into it with my best intuitions, but there's a lot of scattering involved. But this time around, I am much better prepared. And there's also these sleeves, which have Copper Jar on them, which we're going to be using for any goodies. So firstly, we're going to be opening the few packs that you can find in the Blisters ones. So you get 3 packs per blister. There are 2 blisters in total. Obviously, as you can see, there's 2 promo cards right there, and we're good to go. So I'll put these to the side actually, and we'll open them one by one. Hope everyone's having a lovely day where you are. It is currently very sunny in the UK, which is actually very surprising because in the UK it always rains, like 365 days a year. Okay, I'm going to get a pair of scissors for these because sometimes these things can be incredibly stubborn, and I've got a bin ready for me so that we can discard everything. And, oh goodness sakes, it didn't even open all of the thing. Like, how much does it need to be opened before we can do this? It's the first time I'm looking at this series, so I'm quite excited. For real, anyways. I have a general idea of what cards there are within the set itself. I'll put the scissors aside. Okay, we know that Bronzor... Oh, we know that Bronzor is within the series. That's a thing. So, as you can probably tell, if you've watched anybody else do pack openings, green stands for we get a rare but nothing else. But if it's a white code or a white card, then it's a holo rare at least, or something even better. So put that to the side, and I believe, let me just look at these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's 4 cards from the bottom to put on the top, and then the rare is at the back. So we have Lightning Energy, Doublade, Lumbrer, Hatrim, however you want to call that, Stage 1, Bronzor, wait, oh yeah, that's the common one I saw originally, Toxel, Applin, Galarian Darumaka, which if you don't know, the original version in 5th generation, Unova is a fire type, Bunnelby, Reverse Hollow Pidove, so that is the very first Reverse Hollow that I'm going to get in this series. And the Snorlax. Oh, look how cute that Snorlax is. Like, it's so big and rotund, but it's so cute at the same time. Oh, gosh. Like, one joy I have out of doing this as, like, a regular video, and rather than just marking a congratulations, is because I can just go with the flow and relax with this, rather than trying to explain, oh, let's discuss my favourite game, or something like that. Which kind of what I did. Which took me a little bit off track of what the video was meant to be. Cool, okay, let me try and open this normally, because some of these packs open really easily, whilst other ones are just utterly stubborn. Okay, like this one. Rebel Clash, this is not a good start, for goodness sakes. Don't want to have to rely on a pair of scissors to do all this. Not at all. And the cards themselves are, well, the packets are really bendy. Really bendy. Bendy Wendy. That's not even a word. Or even a phrase at all. So where was your guys' first adventures with Pokemon? Was it way back when it was originally released on Yellow or Red and Blue? The games themselves? Or, oh, I forgot which way round it was. Okay, that's the way round. And it's another green code. So these blister packs have not been treating us too well. Not too well at all at the moment, but usually that can change by the time it gets nearer. Usually about 2/3 of the packs you get are going to be green, whereas 1/3 is going to be white. So Psychic Energy, Cursed Shovel, Flanks, however you want to call it, Palpitoad, Roly-Coly, Meditite, Grubbin, Electabuzz, Noctowl, Reverse Hollow Galarian Yamask, and Electivire, which will be coming in one of the expansion packs of Sword and Shield, so that you can get even more Pokemon than you initially get from the original game of Sword and Shield, because they decided that we're not going to have every Pokemon included in that. Not like not like Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, where it has over 700 Pokemon. No, 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 no. We're going to gate it to only about half of them. But then again, it's like that. It's removed some of the most competitive Pokemon that you always see in competitive videos, like Garchomp, Gliscor, Thundurus, Landorus, stuff like that. So it's kind of gives it a bit of a unique edge by removing some of the most clutch Pokemon. Oh, White Code. Lovely White Code. Awesome White Code. A White Code is a good code, because it means that we're going to get Holo Rare or better. Or better. Something like a Secret Rare Boss's Order, which would be brilliant. So we've got Fire Energy, Milo, Turffield Stadium, Lumbray, Barboach, Aracuda, Stuffle. Oh, I like the evolution of this one. It's so fluffy. Its ability is fluffy as well, which halves physical damage but doubles fire damage. Lutard, Growlithe, Reverse Hollow Lampent, and a Galarian Cursula. That's a nice Pokemon, actually. It's the evolution form of Cursula, which never got an evolution. I'm going to keep that aside there because I haven't got any at the moment. So when we definitely see the pulls coming in, then we'll start removing all the reverse hollows and just have stuff like these, V-Maxes, Ultra Rares, Secret Rares. All of the ones that stand out from all the other cards. And I'll eventually put the promos away as well. But those are cards that you never get from random packs. They are always guaranteed in certain editions. And what I've got on the way is the Poltegeist box the Copperjara box. There's a Pikachu one as well, which also features the 3 starter Pokemon of the Galar region. And then there's a pin collection of Morpeko and Snorlax, which make up some of the promos that you get within the promo set of Sword and Shield, which is something that gradually builds as each set comes out. So like, say for example, Sword and Shield base set, they had a set of promo cards that came out, and then with Rebel Clash, a new set of promo cards came with it. So it works something like that. So we've got... Ooh, okay, we've got something. And unfortunately I looked at the colour and it's a dark type. So I know which one that's going to be if you know the router. So Dark Energy, Nugget, Tranquil, Horror Energy. So if the Psychic Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an opponent's attack, put 2 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. So this would only work if the active Pokemon is a Psychic type. Lutard, Clefairy, which is a fairy type in the game, or normal pre-Kalos region, but it's changed to a Psychic. Voltorb, Growlithe, Dreepy, Reversal of Cypher. Okay, so I was mistaken, I thought it was a dark type by looking at the colours, but it's a Dubwool V. A lovely, lovely card, which you saw in Sword and Shield, but it wasn't the V form. There's no Wooloos in this set, because you would play a Wooloo for the initial Sword and Shield one. So that is our very, very first V card in this series. Now, from opening Elite Trainer boxes in the past, I bought 2 of them because there's 2 legendary Pokemons with Sword and Shield variants. Wait a minute. What's in... Oh, my goodness sakes, I've been... Oh, gosh. I haven't been pulling the rares out. So, Electivire. And then... Oh, I have actually. They're just over here. I forgot I've had 2 green codes and 2 white codes. I've been putting the bulk pile for rares, which is not something that I want to do, because for rare cards, they're harder to come by. Right, so we've got 2 of the blister packs left, and then we'll be going on to the Elite Trainer box, and then the main bulk, which are the booster boxes, which is where the majority of the goodies come into play. And it's also, from my experience, in the booster boxes, that's where the higher amount of good cards that you get. But like I... Well, not like I said, but like I'm going to say, it's good to have a good variety of different rarities in a set. So that means that all of the non-holo rares can be obtained quite easily. So we've got another white code. For the first time ever, the white codes have outnumbered the green ones. So we've got... You definitely know we've got a Stunky. That's the main thing. So we've got Fighting Energy, Masquerain, Nugget, Tranquil, Stunky, Clefairy, Voltorb, Nosepass, Wingull, Reverse Hollow Chandelure. Oh, and a Galarian Surfetched. This is an awesome Pokemon if you can get it in the game. You need to have a battle without it ending where the Pokemon itself does 3 critical hit attacks, and then you can get this Pokemon. Which I actually got in the game quite easily, because when I originally caught a Farfetch'd, it came with a leak, which means you can do a higher amount of critical attack. No, the rate of critical attacks is higher. And combine that with a move with, like, Leaf Blade, you're going to have a high chance of getting critical hits. Critical damage on the wrapper itself. It is super effective. And it is another white code. These blister packs are blessings. Blessings in disguise. Well, not really a disguise, but you know what I mean. And I think we've got another big hit on this one. So we've got a Grass Energy, Horror Psychic Energy, Heatmore, which I love the art on, Morpeko, which is an uncommon in this set, Phantom, Bronzor, Toxel, Applin, Galarian Darumaka, Reverse Hollow Vulpix, and ooh, Ninetales V. This is a gorgeous Pokemon, and this is a gorgeous card. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it in all its glory. There is a common theme with very powerful fire Pokemon throughout Pokemon themselves, and is that you always need to discard an energy card or discard all of the cards in order to actually use the attack itself, which I find quite bizarre. Let me just get a wide amount of these so I don't have to keep going in the wrapper itself. To do such a thing. That is a good card. A very good card. So, Reverse Hollow in its own pile, and all the rest in the common/uncommon pile. Put the energy one aside. Cool. Right, we've run out of blisters. Now we're going to go onto the Elite Trainer Box packs, which there are 8 of them in total. But in the booster boxes, there are... Hold on. Let me... It doesn't say... Contains over 190 cards. No, that's just the details of the packets. How many? I think it's 36 in each box. I think it is, anyways. Get myself all muddled up. But at least you guys are here for the ride. So my first Pokemon journey was, I think it's around the same time in the UK, when both the TV series came out and when the first game came out. And it was just something else, like, unlike any other game. Like, it had that instant hook factor to it. Trying to find the right words. And you just knew it's something that was going to be absolutely special and breathtaking. So quite a nice trainer card, which I might think that it would be used in competitive play. The online version anyways. We can't do it face to face because we can't because of this goddamn pandemic. Right, Grass Energy, Heliolisk, Burning Scar, that's the one I was thinking of. So if you combine this with the Arcanine card, then it has 100 plus HP because of its ability. Indeedy, you as a V card in the base set. Noctu, Trubbish, Pidove, Helioptile, Voltorb, a Reverse Hollow Masquerain, and a Wishcash. Look at his derpy face right there. There's a lot of water ground types, and they have only one weakness, which is grass. 4 times, so you can make a really strong Pokemon if you give it that item which halves the damage of grass types. But even then, it's still very likely it's going to be hit 1 KO. Especially if a Pokemon with Solar Power and Solar Beam. Solar Power is ability, Solar Beam as a move, and Being Drought. So you could have like a Torkoal or a Ninetales of its hidden ability. I'm a Pokemon nerd. Oh dear. Like when it comes to the cards themselves, I've only collected the first generation, so base set, Fossil, Jungle, Team Rocket, the promos, and the team, it's like, no, gym leaders and gym challengers. Gym something. Not a gym. Gym is not a man in this set. So we got Lightning Energy, Twin Energy, which is actually a secret rare as well in this set. The only secret rare energy card. Heliolisk, Doublade, Shinx, Yamask, Applin, Hatian, Arrokuda, Reverse Hollow Applin, and a Ludicolo. That water grass type Pokemon that just continues dancing. I like a Pokemon that dances. It gives you in the rhythm of dancing yourself. Well, since that Twin Energy is technically a energy card, but it is a trainer card, so we'll put it within the common/uncommon pile. Righty-hoo. Hope everyone's having a lovely day so far. I know quarantine can be very difficult, but it's going to be a long journey out of this. And I can assure you, we will all get through it together. And we'll be just as strong as a race by doing it together. In this set, oh, white code. In this set, there are even more ultra rares, secret rares, V cards, V max cards than there was in the original Sword and Shield. I think it's 58 in total, which is a lot of money if you don't have all of them. So we've got a white code, Spondific. So we've got Fighting Energy, Pelipper, ooh, Speed Lightning Energy, Metapod, which looks like something from Yoshi's Island, if you know that game. Impidimp, Magmar, Electabuzz, Squaffit, Snover. Ah, it's the grass variant. I imagine in another series at some point it's going to be the water type. Ah, Reverse Hollow Stuffle, and an Ice-Skew is how you pronounce that card. It's basically a penguin with an ice block on his face. I'm just going to put that right there for now. Ah, dear. Like, when it comes to people in Sword and Shield, I think it's like the first time where I'm thinking, there's not a bad character. Like, a poorly designed or poorly thought out character. Even though Beady, you could say, is a bit of an annoyance, he was still a very... He is a very cool character. Like, he stole Copper Jar from... there's going to be spoilers in this, obviously, because I'm presuming that you guys who are watching this have also played the game. Not stole, but borrowed Chairman Rose's Copper Jar. So, oh, white code again! Glorious! It is glorious! And we have ourselves a Fire Energy. Durant, which is an uncommon in this set, and the other one is a rare. Polo Sands, Olena, so Chairman Rose's assistant, Helioptile, Voltorb, Sandygast, Vulpix, Coughing, Reverse Hollow Corsola, and Dragapult V. Yes! You know that dragon type Pokemon, which is like the fastest one ever? Yep, this is this one. And it fires its basic Pokemon, like 2 missiles. I think it's called Dragon... I forgot what move it's called, but it's a move that attacks twice. Like, that is a beautiful card. There's also a VMAX variant of this card as well. Like, how much more powerful can a dragon type get? Honestly. How much more powerful can dragon types get? I'm just going to check to see if everything is okay. Yeah, looks all good. Just checking it periodically just to see that nothing's crashed. Worst thing we want to do at the end of all of this to find out that, well, we've only got 2 minutes of footage. Because that would be rubbish, wouldn't it now? Let me try and pick up the pace, because what I'm doing right now is taking way too long. Way too long with this sort of stuff. And I know everyone is here for the long run, but I want to make it like an entire night's worth of recording, like I did with the original one. Make sure that the card's at the very bottom of this. Lovely tear, green code, that's fine, because this is our first run of this new set, so I think anything is good at this point in time. Cool. Psychic Energy for the Dragapult V. Morgrim, Medicham, Pokeball, Meditite, Grubbin, Electabuzz, Noctu, Honedge, Reverse Hollow Magikarp, and an Unpheasant, which is not a holo rare, silly me. It's a non-holo rare, and it goes into the non-holo rare pile. Because that's how we do things around here. Lovely. It's definitely going much better than my first time doing this recording, which was back when I got 5,000 subscribers, and I was opening Sword and Shield cards. 3 booster boxes, which was a bit insane if you ask me, but I decided, hey, no, let's introduce this with a bang, so let's just go with 3 huge boxes. So we've got 4 cards, cool. So there's a rare card is always at the back. So, Metal Energy, or Steel Energy if you want to call it that, Milo, Shuckle, Luxio, Squatfet, Snova, Noctu, Trubbish, Pidove, Reverse Hollow Pelipper, and a Scizor, the evolution of Cypher, which we've got as a Reverse Hollow so far. Some people really love Trubbish and Garbodor, which I can understand, and it's also a very good Pokemon for competitive play. I'm not sure on the exact specifics because I don't keep up with it all that much, but when I do keep up with it, I just know that I see like the same 10 Pokemon, so like Greninja with its ability to change its type whenever it attacks. That kind of thing. And there's also a similar ability with the Fire starter's final evolution. No, throughout actually, Cinderace, where it can change its type as it attacks. So you never know what you're going to get. Well, I know it's going to be a good card because it's a white code. Water Energy, Pokeball, Lampent, Hawk Launcher, Arrokuda, Stuffle, Lutard, Growlithe, Roly-Coly, Reverse Hollow Alcremie, and a Toxicity VMAX. Oh yes! Oh, we're lucky so far. I haven't had this luck in... I haven't had this luck since opening cards last. Like, that is a beautiful card. And hey, that Alcremie looks delicious, but we're not going to eat it because it's a living thing. We don't eat living things when they're alive, okay? We eat them when they no longer have feels. Which is kind of morbid to say. I wish I didn't say that now, but I just kind of did, okay? So what's going to be fun later is organising all these cards into numerical order. So going from grass to fire to water to lightning to psychic next, and then fighting, then dark, then steel, then normal, then the trainers, and then everything else alongside that. That one really teared. Just like the chance of getting a brilliant card, the quality of the packaging itself differs. So green code, we most likely will get a green card because grass is one of the most common types, so the most quantifiable. Dark Energy, Luxio, Dracloak, Bronzorn, Noctu, Honedge, Impidimp, Magmar, Electabuzz, Reverse Hollow Dan, and Alcremie. We've got both the normal version and the Reverse Hollow version of Alcremie. I absolutely love that. And I think Alcremie, is... I don't know, is it one of those sort of staple cards of the series? What was one of the staple ones of the previous series? I think it was Chinchino, a card like that. I think it's because of its ability. It's an ability which you can use without consequence. I think it was anyways. Right, so we've run out of Elite Trainer Box cards. And we've got 2 absolute crackers from it. So now we're going to get into one of the booster boxes. Then put this aside. Oh, deeds. Cool. I just totally ripped apart, that's fine. And now let's begin. Doesn't really matter which side you start on, I think. All that matters is if you do it... Okay, we've been going for about 30 minutes now. Just try and speed this up so it's not like a 2... I'm trying to do this in under 2 hours. Hopefully. White code, excellent. We have ourselves... Oh, hold on. Got to rearrange them so that the best card is at the back. So we've got Water Energy, Full Heal, Training Court, Dual Blade, Magmar, Galarian Yamask, Surskit, Stuffle, Coughing, with also a Stone Journer and a Copper Jara V. People say that it is the least desired VMAX card, but I think it has a lot of moves in the game which really help out its hidden ability Heavy Metal, which doubles the Pokemon's weight. So you can have moves like Heat Crash, Heavy Slam, and I think a few others as well, which really depend on the Pokemon's weight. And Copper Jara with Heavy Metal as its ability really does benefit from that, but it is one of those Pokemon which is very slow, and you can't really use it because it's such a slow Pokemon unless you have the right strategy, unless you have a double battle, because on its own it can only withhold so many attacks. But for me at the moment, I like getting any card, especially if it's not a duplicate. Like sometimes, like in the last series, Sword and Shield base set, the most common card I got was Indeedee V. 5 of them. And I only want one because I'm a collector. But I don't mind, because it means I can give them to, or sell them to other people which don't have them, or plays the game competitively. Dark Energy, Carcoal, Heatmore, Zaltu, Milcree, Galarian Farfetch, Galarian Meowth, Caterpie, ah, so cute, it's number 1 in this shit. Galarian Corsola, Reverse Hollow Galarian Mine, and a Diggersby. You can only really use this Pokemon if it has its huge power ability, which doubles its attack stats. And also you can find it on Azumarill. There we go. The evolved form of Marill. I don't know. Like, Pokemon names are not words in a dictionary, so you can call it wherever you want. Whatever you want, whatever you like. Basically, any Pokemon is a ditto. I'll be whatever you want me to be, darling. Lovely. Lovely dovely. White code, excellent. Another chance of an absolute cracker. And I think we've got one. I just saw the border. So we've got Grass Energy, Horror Psychic Energy, Palpitoad, Morgrim, Galarian Corsola, Binacle, Cypher, Vullaby, Drapey, Reversalo Lottoad, and a Dragonpult VMAX. We've got the original, and we've got the VMAX form. Lovely. Oh gosh. I'm so glad I got this one, because this is one of the most expensive VMAXs in the entire set. I'm so happy I got that. Oh, lovely. The only things that are more expensive than that are Eldegoss Vs, the normal ones, and the full art Eldegoss Vs, which go for like £30 for the normal V and $45 for the full art version, which is ludicrously expensive. But I imagine there's some sort of competitive leeway with that. Like, how effective is that Pokemon when it comes to the competitive play? Because I imagine they would have to test out the cards themselves before publicly releasing it, so that they have a very good idea, or another white code, of what kind of tactics can be brought to the table, and how easily can it be okay, I've really mucked up this one. I think I've mucked it up, but no, I definitely have mucked it up. I pulled the energy card. There you go. Shows you how much I was concentrating. But okay, Lightning Energy, Metapod, Tool Scraper, Dan, Dreepy, Snover, Binacle, Galarian Darumaka, Vulpix, Galarian Meowth Reverse Hollow, And an SQ again. Okay, I'm going to put you down with your other penguin brother, sister, however you want to call them. They do come in male and female variants. Like, there's some Pokemon which only come in female, and only some Pokemon that come in male. So let's say Mandibuzz and Braviary. Braviary, male only, and Mandibuzz, female only. Which means if you want a either one, there's a 50% chance of getting either one. No, that's not right. It's always going to be the female Pokemon that's 100% guarantee. If you want the other Pokemon, let's say Rufflet, you're going to have to breed it with a Ditto. Because that's how you get that one. And then there's some Pokemon in general which you can't breed. Like any baby Pokemon, so let's say Togepi, Mantike, Igglybuff, those Pokemon. So Green Code, Stuntank, Morpeko, Kappa-Kirus Bucket, Bunnelby, Vulpix, Fantrump. Oh my god, that card is bent. Galarian Farfetch. Like, if you look at it, it really dips down. Like, if I try and put it up, there's no way. There's a slight line on the top left of the card. That's really bent. I'm glad it's not one of the rare cards, because that would be very horrible. Litwick, Reverse Hollow Galarian Farfetch, and a Toxicity. Not the VMAX, the normal one. And it's not even the V version. Just the plain old normal one. Yeah, so that is a bit of an annoyance. I hope there aren't many cards like that. Because that would be annoying. That would be horrible. And stuff like that is possible. But it's not that common, which is nice. Quite rare. Just like, let's say, getting a secret rare boss's order. Which is not possible with this one because it's a green code. But it's still good because we're still getting all of them from this set. Every single card is desirable when completing a collection. Fire Energy, Lampent, Galarmine, Bronzorn, Litwick, Lotard, Clefairy, Voltorb, Growlithe, Reverse Hollow Aegislash. Another competitive Pokemon. And an Abomasnow. Look at that big, great big, abominable snowman. Megaton Lorrit. And Soothing Scent. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. I like cards which aren't reliant on a dice roll. Like that, to me, is an element of luck. And that stuff should only be saved for, let's say, getting out of being put to sleep. Rather than something... Anyways. Stop rambling me and just get on with the card opening. But I just enjoy Pokemon so much. The games... Don't read the manga, though. I should really get into that, but cards themselves are pricey enough. White coat! Lovely white coat. I love white coats. Our luck so far has been brilliant. Look at what we've got so far. Psychic, Bellaba, Bronzor, Nugget, Fantrump, Bronzor, Toxel, Applin, Galarian Darumaka, Reverse Hollow Snorlax, and a Chandelure. My favourite Ghost-type Pokemon. Yes, all you Gengar fans out there probably cringing. I just love Chandelure. I just love its design. And its special attack stats. Whoa! Its special attack stats are something that most legendary Pokemon cannot match. Unless if you're, let's say, a Mewtwo. Why? What other ones? Deoxys attack form. Can't really think of many. Probably like Darkrai or Dialga as well. But it can outrun most legendary type Pokemon when it comes to special attack. Galarian Cursula is also up there with Chandelure. Lovely. Green code, so not going to be a banner. But as this is our first time pulling Rebel Clash, it is still desirable at this point in time. So we got Metal Energy, Capture Energy, Chatot, Draclock, Nosepass, Wingo, Koffing, Bronzor, Toxel, Reverse Hollow Bronzon, and Barbaracle. Very good Pokemon. Very good. I think all three of its abilities can be used in a wide variety, but I especially like its ability Sniper, which boosts the critical hit damage, not the rate, but the damage it does from 150% to 225%. So if you pair it with an item that increases its critical hit ratio and an attack like Slash, Night Slash, I don't think you can learn Leaf Blade, then you're going to have a very high chance of doing a critical hit on a Pokemon. And then combine it with, let's say, a attack raising move like Sword Dance, then you're going to go a long way. Another green code, that's fine. Water Energy, Draclock, Tranquil, Sonia! She's beautiful. Stunky, Clefairy, Voltorb, Nosepass, Wingo, Reverse Hollow, Hawk Launcher, and a Snorlax. We've already got Snorlax though. I want another non-hollow rare that I do not have. But then again, Snorlax is so cute, so joyful, so happy, always full up despite always eating everything around it. There is another Pokemon that literally eats everything in its way. But it's not like food or anything like that. It's mountains. And that Pokemon is Tyranitar. Like in its Pokedex entries, it eats mountains. Like geography maps have to be redone because of Tyranitar. But that's how it gets its food, because it's one of the closest Pokemon to being a dinosaur. But then again, there's Tyrantrum, which is literally a dinosaur. But that's a good Pokemon with its strong jaw ability. Crunch or Poison Fang, Fire Fang, those sort of moves are buffed up a little bit. Dark Energy, Curse Shovel, Flanks, Palpitoad, Snova, Pidove, Darumaka, Galarian, Hatina, Cypher, Reverse Hollow Surskit, and an Arcanine. Remember about that Burning Scarf I mentioned earlier? If this Pokemon has a Burning Scarf attached, it gets plus 100 HP. Which is a good amount of HP, don't you think, for all those competitive players out there? But still, you're the one to decide if it's a good thing to have or not a good thing to have. I mean, you could probably counteract it with a water Pokemon like, say, Keldeo V, or Inteleon V, or this set Inteleon V Max. Yeah, because there's the promo Inteleon V and the Rebel Clash Inteleon V. Don't mix up the two. They're two different sets of the same generation, mind you. White code, excellent. Seeing the code can kind of take with joy, but there's too many cards in this set. Like 192 plus 19 secret rares? I'm not too sure. Grass Energy, Burning Scarf, Olina, Luxio, Koffing, Impidimp, Shinx, Sandy Gas, Roly-Coly, Reverse Hollow Applin, and Flinksby. God, you're both adorable and a little feisty. They act as like a hive mind of sorts, because there's many of them. That is a beautiful looking card with the pinks and reds outlining the fighting type sort of aura. I'm not too sure, but it's brown. Brown is the, well, then again, that's rock. Even browner than fighting. Let's get a sleeve of this card. And we're there. Cool beans. And the rest of you go over here. Well, I'm going to create a second pile for all the odds and stuff. I think I'll take these off screen now. I'll show these at the end, actually. put yous in one pile. Over here. No. Yeah. And you as well, actually. I've almost forgotten about you. And then put the rest. So I'll put... Actually, I'll put the V's down here. And then... Oh, and then the VMAX is up here. Doesn't matter which order we've done. We've acquired these in. Oh, double, you can stay up there, for goodness sakes. Oh dear. Lovely, lovely. Let me just check. Yep. Coast is clear. Excellent. All good. Green code. A lovely green code. Not as lovely as a white code, but it is still a something. Right. Lightning Energy. Dual Blade. Lombry. Hatrim. Timpole. I think that's our first one, actually. Volubee. Galarian Corsola. Toxel. Galarian Mr. Mime. Reverse Hollow Palossand. And Electivive. I want something like a Magmar next. Thinking about Electivive. In that sort of similarities line. Like Electabuzz, Magmar, they were given their final evolution in Gen 4. Just like Sneasel, Magneton, Tangela, those sort of Pokemon. Bit of a weird era, but it's actually my personal favourite when it comes to the games, Sinnoh. It also has my favourite legendaries as well, like Darkrai, Dialga, Giratina. And Arceus. Arceus. Pokemon is a fiction. The names aren't real words in a dictionary. We could call them whatever we want. Just like I said earlier. It can be... I think we've got a good one, folks. Fighting Energy. Indeedy. It's so cute with its brushes. Not brush. I forgot what you called now. Yeah, apron. Not apron. Broom. There we go. Charge Bug. Metapod. Dreepy. Magmar. Galarian Yamask. Surskit. Stuffle. Reverse Hollow Apatan. And a secret rare Tool Scraper. Our first secret rare, and it's a golden one. Absolutely delightful. Lovely. That is a beautiful card. To go with a equally yellow background to put you in there. I'll put you up with Dragapult V. Let me just check the lighting on the camera for a second. Just because it is getting a bit darker now. Right. Yeah, we're still good, I believe. Probably not the best looking camera that you've seen when it comes to looking at the cards. It's just my smartphone. I can't be bothered to buy another webcam to attach to a smartphone holder that Elgato has, which you can buy from their site, along with everything else when it comes to make a boom arm, which is radically too expensive, but I'm doing that because I kind of want to make these videos once a month. Just adds a bit more variety to the mix, not just games, but also content that's affiliated to the games. Not something that you can just transfer to the games, but have an understanding of what those Pokemon are like, the different sounds. And of course the anime as well, which has been put on hold because of this god dang it. This god dang... I'm not going to say it. This unnamed virus, which will remain unnamed. Fire. More Grim. We need a Grimmsnar. Full Heal. Training Court. Bunnelby. Phantom. Dreepy. Galarian Farfetch'd. Honedge. Reverse Hollow Ice Cube. And a Scizor. Again. Got another one. And another one. And another one for me. Right, we're nearly halfway through the first box. Okay, I'm actually quite pleased that we're only about 51 minutes in, however you want to call it. I am checking to see if the cards are at the bottom of the pack, so don't worry about me accidentally cutting through the cards. That'd be horrible. Horrible. Stupidly horrible. I'll never do that. Right. Psychic Energy. Turffield Stadium. Lumbra. Hawk Launcher. Litwick. Galarian Cursor. Binacle Cypher. Vullaby. Reverse Hollow Galarian Cursor. And a Ludicolo. Again. But we did get a Reverse Hollow Rare card. No, yeah, Reverse Hollow Rare. It's... A Reverse Hollow is basically where the hollow part is the card itself and not the picture on the card. I think I've been missing out on a few energies. Have to go through the bulk pile again. Just to see what we have. Actually, I'm quite happy that the sunset is later nowadays because it means I can use natural light to my advantage. Whereas in the winter months, I'd have to rely on artificial lighting. And sometimes cameras can be a bit wonky. We've got a white code, which is excellent. Metal Energy. Capiculus Bucket. Hollow Psychic Energy. Palpitoad, Magikarp, Meditite, Milcery, Growlithe, Impidimp, Reverse Hollow Bucket, and a Cinderace. Okay, I literally thought it was the promo card for a second there. I think it's got the same art as the promo card, I'm not too sure. Cinderace V. My favourite starter. My favourite starter of the Sword and Shield game. I'll have to say Inteleon is a second and Rillaboom is a third. But like other things in Sword and Shield, there isn't really anything bad in it. Besides the fact that you can't get all of the Pokemon in the game. But still, I'm still going to rate it highly for what it is. Just think of it as its own universe, rather than trying to compare it to other universes which have had all the Pokemon. In every universe, you can call it a multiverse. Pokemon itself is a multiverse. And in that multiverse, you can have all the Pokemon. All 890 of them or so. There are DLC Pokemon coming out in June and September. I'm not quite too sure. You have the expansion packs of the game. Sorry about the microphone. The wire to the microphone is literally as tight as it can be without snapping off. Water Energy, Pelipper, Palossand, Milo, Applin, Timpole, Trubbish, Helioptile, Honedge, Reverse Hollow Diggersby, and a Sigilyph. One of my favourite Psychic Pokemon, actually. A really versatile Pokemon, I think. You can use it in a variety of different situations, either to increase the speed of your team using Tailwind, or just as a general powerhouse. But still, there are other much more powerful Pokemon for that. But it's also one of the fastest as well when it comes to Psychics and Flyers. I think it's much better than Zaltu, or whatever you call it. The Fortune Teller Pokemon, whatever it is. Oh my god, there's nearly 900 Pokemon. Trying to keep up with what each Pokemon does is a bit of a sore headache, if you ask me. Just like my pronunciations of many things is a bit of an eyesore, ear sore. Probably more of an ear sore. How dare you mispronounce it? It's pronounced like this. How could you be so daft? It's Pokemon. Okay. Green code. And we have ourselves a set of lovely cards. Dark Energy, Nugget, Stuntank, Morpeko, Applin, Hatrina, Arrokuda, Galarian Meowth, Surskit, Reversed Hollow Barboach, and a Magmortar. Yes, please. I will take a Magmortar. Now the only one left of the Magmortars I want is a Reverse Hollow variant, and then I'll be all done. Well, I think there are two different types of people that buys Pokemon cards. One that collects all of them, and one that wants a certain wants certain ones for competition play. We're on to the second side of the first box. So we've been through 20. I think we're coming up to 30 packs in total. We're also considering the. I think we've been up to 32 packs now. I'm trying to remember the 6 from the blister packs and the 8 from 14 plus 18 is 32. Yeah, white code, excellent. Which means another V or V Max or anything better than that. Probably a rainbow V Max of sorts. Psychic, Stun Tank, Full Heal, Sonia, Helioptile, Voltorb, Sandygaz, Vulpix, Koffing, Reverse Holo Litwick, and another Galarian Surf Edge. Lovely, dovely. Put that over there. I think one of the best new features for Sword and Shield is the pits where you can find very powerful Pokemon. Ones with like 5 IVs if you're into that sort of thing. Perfect IVs. It's just a very fun way and a very easy way of getting those Pokemon with the IVs. Metal, Twin Energy, Hidowist, Doublade, Toxel, Applin, Galarian, Darumaka, Bunnelby, Vulpix, Reverse Holo Cramorant, and a Trevenant, however you want to call it. It's the Grass Ghost Tree Pokemon. And Cramorant hold on, which one? Cramorant was both a V card and a okay, here's another rare card, okay. Because it had a normal version and a V version. And then the V version full art. I kind of disliked it that Victini, Celebi and Regirock didn't get their full art variants. But there might be a theme with all legendary Pokemon in this kind of format. Or in previous sets, what was it called? It wasn't V cards, it was something that acted similar. I've forgotten their name now. Water Energy, Scoop Up Next, Chadot, Chargerberg, Squat, however you want to pronounce that. Snova, Noctu, Trubbish, Pidove, Reverse Holo, Galarian, Surfetch, and a Rillaboom V. Lovely. Look at that big grassy daddy. Excellent. I think it's going to be a more competitive Pokemon once you can unlock its hidden ability, Grassy Surge, which essentially transforms the field into a grassy landscape, which heals Pokemon, any Pokemon that's not a flying type or has like the Levitate ability. Oh, I almost forgot to give you a lovely sleeve. So all we need now is Inteleon V, and then we have all the starters. So that there, excellent. I may have to move the promos off screen, but I'm keeping them there just for now, because the only time you're going to see them, the only time you're ever able to see the V cards. We like V cards. Green code is nowadays not one of the things that are desired. Go away from the white code pile. Dark Energy, Durand, Palisand, Illyrian, Voltorb, Nosepass, Wingull, Phantom, Bronzor, Reverse Holo, and a Diggersby. Another Diggersby. Like if I was playing competitively and I got like the cards I want, then I do desire multiple amounts of that card. But as a person who just collects them, I only really want one of them. But still, I will take the card. I will take it gracefully because I don't really have a choice. White code, lovely. Lovely doubly. And it looks like we have another cracker as well. Grass Energy, Metacham, Morgrim, Palpitoad, Noctu, Honedge, Impidimp, Magmar, Electabuzz, Reverse Holo Durant. Yes! A secret rare Teleon VMAX. That is a beautiful card. Like, it really blends with that card because it looks like a chameleon. It is beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful card. We'll put it by the tool scraper. We'll put it right next to you, dear sir. Welcome to the party. You're not going to go down with your other starter Pokemon because you're a VMAX and you're also a secret rare. Durant goes in that pile because it's a reverse holo. That's the kind of luck I need. Look at the luck we've gotten so far, and we're not even... I think we are through an entire booster box's worth of cards, and take those 2 cards away, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 hits. Like, that is absolutely insane. This is just so much luck. And you kind of need it because there's so many rare cards. Oh, another white code. Holo rare at the least. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. It looks like another hit as well. Lightning Energy, Milo, Sharkle, Luxio, Shinx, Sandygast, Roly-Coly, Stunky, Clefairy, Reversal of Phantom. Eldegoss 3 full art. I'm so happy to get you because you're one of the most expensive cards. Eldegoss 3 full art. I don't like to react to things like this, but this makes me so happy. Eldegoss 3 full art makes me so happy. Oh gosh. What kind of luck is that? And a secret rare to a full art. Like, that is just absurd luck. The kind of luck that you'd only find by winning at the lottery or something like that. Yeah, it's in frame. Actually, as I'm thinking about it now, these cards aren't in frame, so maybe you haven't gotten to see these cards. Actually, I'll put these 2 cards on screen for now, but I'll pull them away because you won't be able to see them. I just realised that the camera goes on the top left of the screen. And I had no realisation that my camera's going to go there, but I put my cards there, so there was no way you was able to see what they were. I'm still over thrilled with this card. Like, that is genuinely one of the most no, not the most expensive, but the second most expensive full art card you can get. The other one is a trainer card, which is Boss's Orders. And the boss itself is an absolute boss, being Giovanni from Team Rocket. And if you don't know who Giovanni is, then do you actually watch or know about Pokemon? Like, I think every Pokemon fan out there would know who Giovanni is. In some capacity. Okay, I was starting to get worried about my my brilliant luck. But luck itself can swerve either way. Luck is either good or bad. Right. Fighting Energy, Heatmore, Xatu, Tranquil, Growlithe. I'm surprised Xatu is an uncommon. Roly-Coly, Meditite, Grubbin, Electabuzz, Reverse Holo Stuffle. I think we've already got Reverse Holo this card. And a Wishcash. Again with a Wishcash with its side face. It's lovely face. The kind of Pokemon that we'd use on, let's say, an electric type, or a fire type, or a rock type. Or let's see. Fire, ground, rock. No, not against ground. Because it's mitigated by the water type. So it's just 100% damage, that's all. Green code. Yeah, I think because of the amount of luck that we got, between those two cards, we're just going to have a stream of green codes now. Fire Energy, Luxio, Draklock, Bronzorn, Galarian Yamask, Surskit, Stuffle, Koffing, Impidimp, Reverse Hollow Nose Pass, and a Probopass, just like that. The predecessor and its successor. But they're both different types. And for those who don't know, Probopass is a Rock Steel type. And Nosepass is just a Rock type. If you didn't know that. Okie dokie. Things are going much better when it comes to organisation. Like, in my first video with 5,000 subscribers, I didn't have a flow because it was my first time doing it. And people probably start out for the first time doing this kind of content would lack a flow because they've not really gotten themselves into practice with this kind of thing. People have been doing something for ages now, for like me, for doing Let's Plays on different games. I've got myself into a flow of what I feel comfortable doing because I've had a lot of practice at it. And I've found a formula that I really love. And when doing this sort of thing for a long time, like in any profession, you get that sort of thing. Reverse Hollow Snowbat and the Bomber Snow again. We got an evolution chain again. And that's like with anything in life. If you practice it enough, you become an expert at it. But it doesn't matter how good you get at it. I don't think you could ever be at a point where there's nothing else to learn. Because I think thanks to stuff like science and technology, there is always something else that you have not learnt within that field of... that field. In the field. Gosh. I'm just happy... Okay, why are you on your own? You need to be with the rest. Actually, I'll put you up there with Atelion. You're that good. Like, I saw the purple background and I knew it was going to be an absolute blessing. White gold! Lovely, lovely. Oh, nice, actually. Oh, the card feels suspicious. Metal Energy. Carcoal. Beware, we haven't got one of those yet. Skyler, which we haven't got yet. She's a Unova region gym leader of flying. I almost said water. I was just looking at the colours. Binacle, Cypher, Volibee, Dreepy Magma, Dreepy Reverse Hollow, and Vikavolt. Lovely, I haven't got one yet. It's another one of those really slow but very powerful cards. You don't belong there, you belong there. It's one of the slowest bug types, Vikavolt, but it is incredibly powerful. It's up there with, not as much. I think it is a Pokemon which has slightly less special attack than Chandelure and Cursula. But it's still up there for special attack. Like, if I was going to choose a powerhouse between Vikavolt and Galvantula when it comes to bug electrics, you got to pick Vikavolt. But for, like, other situations, as in reducing the opponent's special attack or speed, then you would pick Galvantula. Galvantula is one of my favourite Pokemon of all time, actually. I think a lot of the designs in the Unova region's decks of new Pokemons are brilliant. Like, I think Unova is an underappreciated region. We got another hit! Gosh, I see like the borders, I can't help it because it's how one organises the Pokemon. Water type, Glaramine, Bronzor, Metapod, Vulpix, Phantrump, Galarian Farfetch, the Squirrel Pokemon, Squaffit, Galarian Mr. Mime, Reverse Hollow Electabuzz, and a Toxicity V. We've got both of them now. Now we just need the Full Art Toxicity V and the Secret Rare Toxicity V Max, which has the same colours as the Atelion V Max. It is getting a little darker now, so let me just check the lighting again, because we may need to put the flash on the smartphone now. No, we're still good. We're still very good. Put that Eldegoss V there. Before I began opening these, did you like the mat I've purchased? I think it's a brilliant mat. It's from one of the previous card sets where it has like tag teams. So it has Bulbasaur, Venusaur and Snivy, Blastoise and Piplup, and Charizard with Bryson, which is an odd choice because you would think Fennekin. But no, Pokemon decided to evolve Fennekin for the card. Put you over there. Oh, another white code, excellent. Like, we're getting absurd luck. Like, absurd luck with this. Okay. Dark Energy, Sonia, Masquerain, Hatchrim. We haven't got the final evolved version, which basically looks like a witch. Trubbish, Helioptile. It's the slower, more powerful version of Gardevoir. Honedge, Litwick, Corsola, Reverse Holo Tranquil, and an Appleton. Oh my gosh, one of my friends loves this Pokemon. One of my friends who also follows Pokemon, they say that this is their newest favourite, or something like that. Hope I can get another one, because then I can send that one to them when this... I said it! I may need to blur that one out. Yeah, because YouTube is really cracking down on people who say that word in their video. So, it's an hour 16 minutes in the recording. So, 1.16. Just need to go back and mute what I said there. Dear, not that one. This one over here. One of the challenges of doing a video like this is getting the camera audio or the camera footage to sync with your microphone audio. And sometimes you may see a video where it is slightly out of sync. And with my smartphone, it stops and then re-records videos every 40 minutes or so. So I guess I'll have to also do like some readjustments there as well. But that's something for me to sort out. Grass, Chatot, Dracloak, Lampent, Bronzor, Toxel, Applin, Galarian Darumaka, Bunnelby. That was a bit messy. Reverse Holo, Heatmore, and a Barraskewda. One of the fastest Pokemon there is. Not as fast as something like, let's say, a Ninjask, which is a Pokemon that can only be rivaled or outsped by the speed version of Deoxys, which is also an incredibly weak Pokemon from attacks. Low HP, very low defense and special defense. Like, and then again, it may also not attack first, because then you have like speed priority moves, or Pokemon with the ability called Prankster, which ups the speed priority of non-attack moves by 1. So there's that sort of stuff. Pokemon is a very intricate design. It has a lot to it. Sorry if you hear the donking of the microphone a lot. Charge Bug, Stun Tank, Full Heal, Nut 2, Barboach, Go Off, I don't know what you called. Applin, Timpole, Reverse Holo Vulpix, and a Greedent. I can pronounce the evolution form, and my gosh, that is a greedy squirrel. It's a very cute squirrel, but very greedy. It's in the name. Greedent. Oh dear. It's like in the game, they slowly walk towards you, whereas the pre-evolved version runs away from you. And it's been a bit of a sneaky thing, isn't it now? Let's see what we're going to be dealing with here. Green. Green, 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 green. Green is the colour of nature. Green is what trees are supposed to be in the summer months or something like that. Fighting Flinks, Palpitoad, Capture Energy, Clefairy, Voltorb, Nosepass, Wingull, Fan Trump, Reverse Hollow Roly-Coly, and a Galarian Berserker. Literally. Do you know what word it derives from? Berserker. Berserker. It's kind of like Persian. When you combine Persian and Berserker together. Did you notice that? Okay, we've got 3 more packs, including this one of the first box. And I think we've had a brilliant set of cards. White goat again. Lovely. Yeah, I think the pull rate we've had has been absolutely absurd. Brilliant absurd, mind you. Fire Energy, Palpitoad, Scoop Up, Net, Chatot, Magikarp, Meditite, Stunky, Grubbin, Wingull, Reverse Hollow Ninetales, and Boss's Orders. A very desirable card. A very desirable. It's the only Hollow Trainer card, but I'm glad I've got one, because it means I don't have to buy it. Which is going for over £10, mind you. Why do I keep mentioning the prices of cards? Number 1, buying it if I don't have it. And number 2, if I have a duplicate, then I can sell it on to somebody else who desires it. So there is some purpose behind it if you're looking to sell cards. And if you are looking to sell cards, then make sure you've got the correct packaging for the cards themselves so that they can get to the destination in one piece. What people don't like is buying something and then sees it's like in mint condition, and they receive it and it's in like shoddy condition because the person who sold it did not bother to package it properly. So you'd use something called a top loader, which is a hard bit of plastic, which you would then use as the protective piece for the card itself so that it can go about without being damaged at all. But of course as well, you put the card in a sleeve and then into the top loader. Reverse Hollow Cursed Shovel. And a Butterfree, that's our first one. Do you remember that episode called Bye Bye Butterfree? That was really sad, wasn't it? Oh my god. The only thing that can outmatch it in terms of emotions was Mewtwo Strike Back movie. The very first Pokemon movie. When Ash was frozen and Pikachu started crying. Don't tell me you didn't cry on that, because I sure did. And if I watch the movie again now, I would still cry. Oh, I love Pokemon. You may think, look, Flare, you're what, 26, 27 years old? Pokemon is for kiddies. No way. Pokemon is for everyone. Just like Darkrai says in the movie, this garden is for everyone. Pokemon is for everyone. For goodness sakes, you could be 99 and still have fun playing Pokemon. Like, for goodness sakes, it's not just a specific age group. Right, the last pack to finish off the first booster box. Then move on to the second one. Tranquil, Metallurgy, obviously beforehand. Metacham, Morgrim, Litwick, Shinx, Roly-Coly, Applin, Hatina, Reverse Hollow Clefairy, and a Seismitoad. Kind of like the Unova's variant of Wishcash or Quagsire. So that, I think, is a brilliant set of cards. Like, excluding Dragapult and... yeah, Dragapult V, Ninetales V, and Dubwool, we've got out of that first booster box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pulls. And 2 of them are secret rares. And I'm going to call this one a secret rare because it is a beautiful card. That, folks, is what you would call luck. Luck in one of its finest. I'm probably going to actually title that as well. This opening has been absurd in luck. Or something along the lines, which is better off as a video title. Come on. Insane pull ratings. No, no, no. Don't collapse. Whatever you do not collapse. You make my job harder. Make my activity harder. So I may do another Rebels Clash video in the future, but I think I'll have to gather up some boxes for that one. Like I said in the past of this video, there's a Poltergeist box, a Copperajara box, which has a different art of this one, but it is called Copperajara V. Then there's the Galara Tins, which has Zachian V and Zamazenta V on it, but it has different art and obviously they're promos. But I think it should be a good adventure. So I could do like an odds and sods video, which has all of those combined. Right, we're kicking off this box with a green code. Just get something that I do not have already. Fighting, Turffield Stadium, Carcoal, Heatrum, Grubbin, Wingo, Natu, Barboat, Squab, whatever it's called. Reverse Hollow, Bonobi and Snorlax again. We've already got you. I think it's our third or fourth one. I need more non-hollows, which I do not have. Thank you very much. Then again, there will be plenty of opportunities in the future to get cards I do not have. I want you at the end of this video to comment down below which was your favourite pull out of this video. Is it the one which is like the rarest or the one that catches your eye the most? Oh, white gold! One thing I don't like doing is showing the code of the card itself, because I would also like to sell the cards or get the money back on the codes themselves. Right, Fire, Sonia, Masquerain, Hatchrim, Stonky, Clefairy, Voltorb, Nose Pass, Wingo, Reverse Hollow, Burning Scarf, and a full up boss's orders. Oh my gosh! I've got 2 of the 3 most expensive cards off a set. I'm so happy about that. The only other card is the secret rare version of Boss's Orders. Oh gosh. Yay! Oh my gosh, you're upside down, that's why. So happy with that. So glorious. Right, I'm going to put you with that one. This has been absurd, guys. This has been absolutely absurd. That's what makes these pack openings so special. You don't know what you're going to get, but my god, when it delivers, it delivers. I'm going to need to make a third bulk pile for the common and uncommons. I like to keep a general separation out. So separate the reverse hollows, because I like to do something called a master set. So that's all of the normal cards alongside all of the reverse hollows. And put them all together. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, etc. But of course, when it comes to the V cards and stuff like that, there's no reverse hollows, because that would just look absurd. So like, try and flip the colours of the card, and that's what you get a reverse hollow on the already incredibly rare cards. Doublade, Heracross, that's our first one actually. Bucket, Applin, Hatrina, Magikarp, Meditite, Stunky, Reverse Hollow Wishcash, and a Mandibuzz. I think that's our first one actually. Excuse me, that was very rude. But now that that's come out, I can at last feel free again. One thing I would say during this pandemic is, if you're not getting any sunlight at all, you're staying inside literally all day, I would say order some vitamin D supplements, because in that way you're guaranteed to get vitamin D in your diet. And I would say don't use it as your main meal, have it with something. Have it with stuff with other vitamins, because if you believe it or not, vitamin D is incredibly hard to find in food. The best source of it naturally is sunlight, but when you're in the UK where it's only really sunlight 1 day a year, then you kind of need the supplements. So you could be in like a South American or African country where it's like rain, sunny, rain, sunny, rain, sunny, constantly non-stop. But the UK is a bit more permanent on one side or another, and it's usually just the cloudy weather in general. Brodycody, Reverse Hollow Meditite, and a Barraskewda. I also like the design of Barraskewda as well. It's kind of like a swordfish, but the face itself has 2 swords on it. I'm just going with the flow. I don't have like a script. I'm just reacting to whatever I get. Another white code, excellent. What could it be? Let's hope it's something spawned. Oh my gosh, it's another brilliant card, it looks like. Water Energy, Olina, Twin Energy, Heliorisk, Caterpie, Corsola, Litwick, Shinx, Roly-Coly, Reverse Holo Galarian, Darumaka, and another Rillaboom V. Okay, I'm fine with that. What we do when we have duplicates is just put them on top. I would prefer, let's say, a full art Rillaboom V, because it means I'm one card closer to completing the set. Like with Sword and Shield, I was kind of hesitant as to whether I wanted to start a new set, aside from, let's say, the first generation sets. Not thinking about getting anything else in between, because if you try and collect every single card, like, you're going to need to win the lottery to get all that, because there are some cards out there which are absurd prices. Gym challengers or gym rivals, gym challengers. Yeah, the Charizard in there is about 60 quid, and that's like not a mint version, but like a scuffed version. So I think, one day when I'm not getting a booster box or two, I should just buy myself that one card with a solid Grubbin and a Scizor. Like, some cards are just so desirable. The only other card I can think that's more expensive than that is there's an Australian version of a common Pikachu in the base set, and it has like a Pokemon symbol on the top left side of a card or the top right side of a card. It's kind of like an old fantasy stamp or something like that, but there's a very few of them around, and even a few of them are that in like in mint condition, and some of them are going like 5-digit prices. Like, that card I'm not going to get. Like, if I find it, like, just lying around on the floor, number one, why should you throw it away? And number two, I'm going to have it. I'm going to so have it. Good. We've had a slow run at the moment when it comes to Goldens. We've had Boss's Orders. Or you'd call both of them. We've also had a Rillaboom as well, but I'm looking for stuff that's not duplicates. Grass Energy, Luxio, Durant, Pelor Sand, Darumaka, Vulpix, Milcree, Galarian Farfetch, Galarian Meowth, Reversal Morpeko, and a Durluden, if you want to call that. The VMAX version looks like a skyscraper, and there isn't a VMAX as in like in the set, but like the Pokemon itself when it transforms. It literally is a skyscraper. I think it is anyways. It kind of like has all the rooms on it. Like where it opens up its chest, it looks like windows. I hope I'm not the only one that comes to that conclusion about that card. Right. I'm looking to get as many cards as possible from the Vs, the VMAXs, the Full Art Trainer cards, because they're also incredibly desirable. I'm just lucky that I got the most expensive one when it comes to just the normal Ultra Rares off the bat. Lightning Energy, Tranquil, Medicham, Morgrim, Litwick, Corsola. Yeah, Corsola, not Corsola. Binacle, Cypher, Volibee, Reverse Holo Sandygast, and a Trevorant. Which came about in the Colours region, if I'm not mistaken. Alongside that Pumpkin Pokemon, which has different variants depending on how... Well, its different variants are literally going from very small to very big. The biggest ones are the slowest ones, but the most powerful ones in terms of attack and defense. But the small ones are faster. But in, with the speed you're after, then you should resort to a Pokemon like Ninjask, or a Pokemon with the Prankster ability. I think I've already mentioned that once. Righty-hoo. So if I take a lot longer than other people doing it, This is the first time looking at these cards, and I'm still absorbing the beauty that they are. Voltorb, Growlithe, Dreepy, Nova, Binacle, Reverse Hollow, Corsola, and a Garbodor, our first one. Our first Garbodor. I've not seen you before, in real life anyways. I've seen the artwork of you on a computer screen, but it's a lot more satisfying when you have the card in hand. Especially when it comes to, let's say, a card like this one. Or this one. Or this one. Unlike the base sets, you can get secret gold rares of Pokemon. So I think the only two that there are Frostmoth and Galarian Berserker. Hey! A right code. Lovely. Lovely dovely. Lightning Energy, Twin Energy, Heroisk, Doublade, Electabuzz, Noctu, Honage, Impidimp, Magmar, Reverse Hollow Probopass, and a Chandelure. What do you got, you? I don't mind having another of you. You gorgeous Chandelier. Yep, you're a gorgeous Chandelier, that's what you are. I don't care that within the decks that you siphon the energy out of people and Pokemon. Like, out of all of the TV series, the only one that I've seen all of the episodes of when it comes to, like, regions, and it's only because I've got all the DVDs to it, is the Unova region. And there's this one episode where Iris, I've forgotten the grass-type leader's name, and Ash go to this abandoned mansion where literally it is run by Litwick and Lampens. Luckily there wasn't any Chandelures. And the gang were eventually getting more and more tired because they didn't know, because like the disruption of mobile signal from the Pokemon themselves, Litwick and Lampent, stopped people from gaining information like these Pokemon are actually dangerous, you should be very careful around them. I've forgotten the doctor's name from Team Rocket at the time, but he forewarned the gang that, or Jesse and James and Meowth at the time, that these Pokemon are very dangerous. Do not be around them. Reverse Hollow and DD, and a Flinksby. I've all this time thinking that this was the regular V. That's the full art version. I've just looked at this and thinking, hold on, I've already got this card. And I just look at it and they're not the same card. Oh gosh, I'm a dafty. Thinking that Eldegoss V is my first full art. It's not. Not at all. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I don't think I've gotten in DD Reverse Hollow yet. How much time have I not noticed that since getting that card? But it is a full art version, and not the regular version like this one. Hope you can see all the cards in frame. I'd like to get more pulls, but at the same time, if I do, then I'm going to run out of space. Green code, excellent. Also, quite recently, I haven't had the vocal stamina to talk for a long period of time, but I think I've had like a hay fever or something like that. And not like just the common cold affects your throat, but hay fever can also do that as well. But recently I think that's kind of gone down, and I've been able to talk for a longer period of time without my vocal stamina going down. Reverse Hollow Flinks and a Sigilif again. Lovely, dovely. Love and a dove and above. Okay, cool. There's that. So we're nearly all the way. So we've got 6 more packs, including this one of the first side of a second booster box. Hope you all enjoyed this video, even though it's a very long run. We're all in this together. Definitely a lot quicker than my initial recording of the Sword and Shield one I did for my 5,000 subscribers, which I've already said about 3 times now. Lovely. Oh, another one. Okay. Psychic Energy, Pelipper, Speed, Electric Energy. When you attach this card from your hand to electric Pokemon, draw 2 cards. Okay, so that can work out, or it could be a bane. Because at the end of the day, if you run out of cards to draw, that is an automatic lose. Magmar, Galarian, Yamask, Surskit, Stuffle, Reverse Hollow, Horrid Energy, and that looks beautiful actually. And a Ninetales. We've got both the Reverse Hollow and the normal one now, so that's one less card to worry about. Like the Reverse Hollow ones, I prefer to be the rare ones, but it can be either common or uncommon or rare. I've got a massive Excel spreadsheet containing all of the collections that I'm collecting so far, and just ticking off which ones I've got and which ones I haven't got. Like this collection, I'd rather get as quickly as possible because the store that I buy these from called Chase Games, which is a local brand where I live. Well, not a local brand where I live, but it is a family-run business, and haven't had any trouble with them so far, and I like to keep it that way. They do sell these cards singularly, so it means you can only have, well, you purchase one card and you're always guaranteed to get that card, which isn't as fun as, let's say, pulling it. But when I come down to it, opening like 6 or 7 booster boxes, it can be a little bit draining on the money side. Lotard and a Kramer. And if you know that you've got more cards that you have rather than ones that you haven't got, then I think it's not such a bad idea to resort to buying them singularly. And if you often don't get it from, let's say, a local family-run business, then you can get them off eBay. But of course, nowadays, people are trying to charge items at an incredibly high price, which, happily, eBay does not tolerate. You should not put something up for much higher than its value. Not one bit. That is trying to take advantage of this situation, and that's not cool at all. Not cool in the slightest. Cool. Thanks. You're all there. Water Energy, Morgrim, Medicham, Pokeball, Litwick, Corsola, Binacle, Cypher, Vullaby, Reverse Hollow Lampent, and Galarian Berserker. We've already got a Lampent Reverse Hollow. Yeah, this half of the box has been slower than the first box's first half of the box, if that makes any sense. Like so far, we've only pulled Reader Boom, Flinks, and Boss's orders from this side of the box. Makes me sound ungrateful because of all the pulls I've had so far. I'm not ungrateful, I'm just surprised. But I've got a white code here, so this should spice things up. Well, we'll get a holo rare anyways, at the very least. Dark Energy, Luxio, Dracloak, Bronzorn, Bunnelby, Vulpix. We haven't pulled a Luxray yet. Phantrump, Galarian Farfetch, Squavit, Reverse Hollow, Zaltu, and an Italian V. We've got all 3 of the starters as a Vs. I am so happy about it. Yes. Join your other starters, Italian V. I'm going to put you down there and put you there because that's where you belong. Hopefully all the cards are in frame. Let me just line them up a bit more so it's horizontal, not slightly crooked. Hopefully like Dubwall and Dragapult are in frame. Just like at the start of the video where the other cards weren't in frame, the Rayquaza and the Duralond, whatever the card is called, wasn't in frame because I realised that my camera was blocking it. I mean, it would be an idea to live stream this sort of thing, but A, the live stream might be cut off, and B, this is not something I want to risk on a live stream itself. I'd rather know that I've got the footage, then I can edit it where I can, and stuff like that. So, Grass Energy, Pokeball, Lampent, Hawk Launcher, Applin, Timpole, Trubbish, Helioptile, Honedge, Reverse Holo Dreepy, and a Galarian Weezing. We haven't got one of those yet. Like, that's a brilliant Pokemon. And also the first of its typing as well, a Poison Fairy type. You could combine it with its Levitate ability, and you've really narrowed down its weaknesses to Steel and Psychic. Like, those are the only two that would be super effective against it in that case. But if it has like an ability like, let's say, Misty Surge or Neutralizing Gas, I believe it's called, then you've also got Ground as a weakness. But Levitate on a Pokemon which has a few weaknesses is a brilliant idea. Like if you have Electros with its Levitate ability, then it has no weaknesses. Unless of course you neutralize the ability by using the move Gravity or Gastro Acid, I believe it's called. White good again. Yes, come on. Let's pull another secret rare. It's not like we haven't got one already, or two. Lightning Energy, Carkol, Beware, Skylar, Phantom, Bronzor, Toxel, Applin, Galarian Darmanitan, Reverse Holo Gyarados, the first one we got, and another Dragapult V. Oh yeah, I'm happy about that. That's another high value card. Not as expensive as a Boss's Order or an Eldegoss V full art, but or even an Eldegoss V normal card, which we haven't pulled yet. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about sleeving it up. I just sorting the masses of stuff which we already have now. So we've got that, and there. Make sure it's not covering up with Cinderace. I was thinking, I saw that Cinderace before, and it is literally the same card as its promo variant. It just has different things at the bottom of it, like let's say the set it comes from, and stuff like that. So that's 2 duplicates so far, which I'm quite happy with. Another white gold, excellent. Excellent, 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 come on. Cool. Grass Energy, Chargebug, Shurkle, Dan, Lotard, Growler, Roly-Coly, Meditite, Grubbin, Reversal of Vulpix, and another Boss's Order. Excellent, thank you very much. I will happily take that. Thank you. But what I do want is the secret rare version of the full art. Like that would be gold. That would be more than gold, actually. Thinking about it, it'll be more than gold. It'll be stupendous. I remember back in the day when Pokemon was a lot simpler. You didn't have to worry about IVs and stuff like that. You just caught it and then you used it. Not like trying to breed it 60 different times so you can get the 5 perfect IVs that you wanted. So let's say if you wanted a attack favorited Hitmonlee, for example, then you would spend ages trying to find a HP, attack, defense, special defense, and speed. Right, Medicham, Pokeball, Pelipper, Arrokuda. Because why would you want special attack as well when it doesn't have special attacks? Surskit, Magikarp, Meditite, Reverse Holo Trevorant, and a Seismitoad again. Right, stop rambling and just get more opening, please. Please me, dear me, stop talking and more opening. Yours sincerely, me. I'm still not doing that. Cool. Great. Oh, I love it when it falls on the floor inadvertently. Thank you very much. Like, this is not designed to be a compact video. This is meant to be a journey. And at the moment, we've got nothing to do but kill time. Only time, though. Nothing else. Masquerade, Dual Blade, Capture Energy, Galarian, Mr. Mime, Caterpie, Barboach, Aracuda, Stuffil, Reverse Hollow Chandelier, and a Toxicity. Lovely. Lovely dovely. Like, the more packs we open, the less exciting the non-hollow rares get, because it's like, we've already got you. Unless we already haven't got. Unless... That doesn't even make sense. Unless we haven't got you. I'm going to look forward to compiling all these cards later into their sets. Put these for the front. There we go. Fine. Oh, you saw that one. Lampert, Hawk Launcher, Morgrim, Clothing, Shinx, Galarian Yamask, Applin, Hatina, Reverse Hollow, Morgrim, and Zacian. First one so far of the legendary Pokemon. The wonderful legendary Pokemon, in which the previous set it was one of the most expensive cards. The golden rare, or the secret gold rare, sorry, is the most expensive card of the Sword and Shield base set. Like, I don't think all of this is like some sort of profit. Like the duplicate ones I do, in a way. But like, it's the fun of opening them. That's the most important part of it. Right, good. We've got another chance at some gold. This box hasn't been too pleasing. Electrode, Scraper, Kershavel, Bunnelby, Vulpix, Phantom, Galarian Farfetch, whatever that is, Reverse Hollow, Clefable, first one actually, and a Luxray, our first one. That's a beautiful card. And Luxray is a brilliant Pokemon. Like, out of Electrics, it's probably in the top 50% of the final evolved ones. Another thing to talk about. What's your favourite Pikachu variant? Besides Pikachu itself. In Gen 2 we had Pichu, which was just a pre-evolved form of Pikachu. Then in Gen 3 we had Plusle and Minun. In Gen 4 we had Pachirisu. In Gen 5 we had Emolga. Gen 6 we had Dedenne. Gen 7 we had I forgot what it's called now, but it's like an electric steel type. It has Pin Missile as one of its moves. And Gen 8 we had Morpeko. I'll say Morpeko is one of my favourites, alongside Emolga. But there's Pikachu itself as well. You can't go wrong with the original. Reverse Hollow, Full Heal, and an Arcanine. All that good stuff. I need to have a fourth pile of crap cards. Dear me. Green card. It's going to take a long time. Oh my gosh, it's getting up to 2 hours, which is what I was hoping to avoid. Who wants to be stuck here for 2 hours just looking at somebody opening cards? Right. Since it's green code, we're just going to plow through them now. Sorry about that. Reverse Hollow Stunky and a Mandibuzz. Excellent. Excellent. I mean, I wouldn't mind a Reverse Hollow Mandibuzz. Oh gosh. The problem with new cards is that they're so slippery. So when you try and put it on something, it doesn't always stay. It just likes to have a mind of its own. I think it's more prominent in the Reverse Hollow cards, which is not as nice. Right. This second half needs to have more promises. Because so far, we probably only had about 3 or 4 pulls at most. We need some more luck. I think we've been having a lot of holo rares rather than actual pulls. Dark, Heracross, Bucket, Stadium, Electabuzz, Squawk, whatever it's called, Snova, Noctu, Trubbish, Reverse Hollow Roly-Coly, and a Galarian Diamantra, which we've not got yet. Look, that's a brilliant card. I think its Zen form is ridiculous. Where it goes into a fiery snowman. But there's also another card which is so... another Pokemon that's so powerful when it gets into Zen mode. Because it's both very fast and extremely powerful. Its attack stats can rival or outclass most legendary Pokemon that favors its attack stats. Another green code. This box, like aside boss's orders, this side of a box has been a bit dim. And I'm not happy about that. Skylar, Electrode, Zapdos, Stunky, Clefairy, Voltorb, Nosepass, Wingull, Versatile Shinx, and Wishcash. Yeah, as I said about my vocal stamina earlier, I'm starting to run out of it, so that's probably why I'm a little bit quieter. Green code again? Come on, box. There's been about like 9 or 10 codes which has been nothing but, what it feels like anyway, it's been nothing but green codes. Scraper, Curse Shovel, Masquerading, Mr. Mime, Canopy, Barboach, Aracuda, Stuffled, Reverse Hollow, Snow, and a Bomber Snow. That's the second time actually where we got a Reverse Hollow Snova and then a Bomber Snow afterwards. I've just remembered that because we've already had that before. Lovely. Oh gosh, we're running out of packs. Come on, we've got to have a few more pulls. Right, these last few packs have got to be the one. They've got to be the ones that contains the gold. This could be a gold right here. Just anything I don't have already. Oh bloody hell! I've just revealed it. It's not what I want it to be, but I think it's something I haven't got yet. Heracross, Electrode, Beware, Koffing, Shinx, Yamask, Applin, Hatrina, Reverse Hollow, Farfetch, and a Clefable Hollow Rare. It's beautiful, isn't it? Really beautiful. I just realised that I've only got like only a very few reverse hollows. A lot of them have been duplicates, like far-fetched. Give me something else, please. Something that I haven't got. At the end of the day, it is down to luck. White code again. Excellent. This could be it. And it might be it, but the borders are dark. Lightning, Glaomine, Durant, Electrode, Darumaka, Hatrina, Cypher, Nosepass, Grovit, Reverse Hollow, Surskit. Another Eldegoss V full art. That's brilliant. Oh gosh. Gosh, somebody's going to be very happy by buying this. Lovely. Right, that's our second full art Eldegoss. And I'm going to put you out separately. That's the only exception because you are an Eldegoss. And you are very valuable. Like, what kind of luck is that? 2 Eldegoss V full arts. Like, how can you actually... How is that even possible? Like, it should be abominably rare to get even 1. But 2 of them? Oh my gosh, you must be hacking. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm changing the card so that rather than it being, let's say, a non-holo rare, I'm just transforming them into a full art or anything better than that. Green code, okay. Okay, that's halted. Because we did get a Teleon VMAX secret rare and then the Eldegoss one. Cool. Hit more, Pekko, Scoop Up Neck. That one, that one. Well, we haven't even got Nosepass and Snorlax. I was about to say, this is a green pack. Why am I reading all of them out? I should just whisk through them and see what the reverse holo is and what the rare is. That's all that there is. That's all we require. So we've got... Oh, I've only got 5 packs left. Oh gosh, it feels so quick, but at the same time I know it's going to be very long. Like about 2 hours long. I'm sensing it. About 2 hours, 2 minutes. Oh, another white code. This could be something else. We could get another brilliant card. Come on. Let's see. Fire, Electro, Zatu, Lombre, Corsola, Toxel, Mr. Mime, Snova, P-Dove, Reversal of Coughing, and a Grimmsnarl, which we haven't got yet. I'm happy to get that card. I have not got that one yet. Grimmsnarl is also one of those Pokemon that can transform and be V-maxed in the game. And I'm not too sure on what its G-Max move is meant to do. Like, makes another Pokemon drowsy or have a chance? Because I remember using it the first time I actually got my own Grimmsnarl V-Max, and not really too sure, unless I was using it on Pokemon all the time that had insomnia or another ability that prevents it from sleeping. Another white code, come on. Come on. Come on. Psychic Nugget. Imagine if that is called a card. There's a card. Psychic Nugget. Tranquil. Horror Psychic Energy. Electabuzz. Squavit. Snova. Noctu. Trubbish. Reversal Unpheasant. And a Milotic V. There's a beautiful card. And it's a beautiful Pokemon as well. One of the most beautiful Pokemon that there is. I think in its Pokedex it is a mention of its beauty. Right. I'm sorry, Eldegoss, but you're going to have to join your other Eldegoss brother or sister. However you want to name it. What was? Oh yeah, the Unpheasant. I've already put that down. I was just trying to decipher what the reverse holo was. That still looks good. Still looks very good. Okay, we're over 2 hours in, so... Good, 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 good. Green code. Dong it. Gosh, dong it. Damn it, Carol Baskin. I haven't watched that show, but it is a meme. Right. Metal, Burning Scarf, Indeedee, Skylar, Dreepy, Farfetch, Phonage, Timpole, Volby, Reversal, Chatot, and a Scizor. Haven't got a Reversal Chatot yet, which is nice. I like non-duplicates. And at this stage, having so many cards, I've got 2 packs left. This has been such a ride, but only 2 packs left. Like, I've kept my my smartphone, which I'm recording this this interface on, attached to the computer, because it's the only way which I can keep it charged up without the battery going flat. And even when it's plugged in, it's still losing battery, but nowhere near as much as if it wasn't charged in. Twin Energy, Flinks, Masquerain, Electabuzz, Natu, Onage, Impidee, Magmar, Reversal, Beware, and a Garbodor. Lovely. Okay, 1 pack left. Please let it be a secret rare boss's order. Or anything else that is a secret rare. Please, we've not had a secret rare on this in this booster box, and you should get like at least 1. Like, out of each booster box, if you don't have a secret rare, then kind of left to be a bit disappointed. Right, so what is this pack got for us? It is a white code. Come on, let this be an absolute beauty of a card to finish this video off. Come on. Okay, I've seen the border. It's good. Dark, Speed Electric Energy, Metapod, Helioisk, Milcree, Growlithe, Impidimp, Bunnelby, Phantrump, with also Applin, and a Piturchin V to finish it off. Look at that sea creature that somehow adapted electricity. That, folks, is a shocking way to finish the video off. Lovely dovely. Like, the beauty of opening cards is that you don't know what you're going to get. But when a good one comes around, you're always overjoyed. Come on, get in. Get in. Piturchin. And there we have it, folks. That is all that we've pulled, alongside both of the promos that we got out at the start of the video that you can only get in blister packs. So folks, put down in the comments below of what your favourite card is out of the entirety. So let's just go through all of this again. We've got a wide variety of different cards. We've got 18 different cards on this table, with 3 of them being duplicates. But one of the duplicates themselves I'm perfectly happy with. Yeah, I've already mentioned why. And we've got ourselves a nice variety of different holo rares in our lovely holo set, like Chandelier, Cursula, another Farfetch, Vicavolt, Appleton. I wanted another one. Boss's Order, Duralonda, whatever you call it. Another Chandelier, Galarian Weezing, another Boss's Order, Luxray, Clefable, and Grimmsnarl. So, as it's trying to get dark now, I'm going to end off this video here, folks. This has been brilliant. It's been a brilliant start to collecting this set. I'm so happy to get all this. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Hope you made it to the end. And if you did make it to the end, thank you so much. You are an absolute blessing. But even if you just stopped halfway through, then thank you for watching the video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And see you all whenever I make another one of these videos. I don't make them too often because A, it has kind of a monetary requirement, and B, just setting it up, I don't want to do every single day or every single week. Probably once every 2 months might be the best idea. But we'll see how things go. Thank you all so much for watching, and take care of yourselves.